is awesome.
Oh yeah, what do you think? Yeah. Okay, let's party.
Oh, wow! What? Check this out! This is awesome! Wow! This is fantastic. Don't worry, let's put it together. We've all known each other for so long, right? I mean, here I am, 4 decades, right? Each decade has been, at least for me, I feel like each decade has been so intense and so unique and so intense that it feels like I've lived 4 different lives.
Yeah.
And maybe everybody feels that way. Maybe each one of you are thinking back, you all are in your mid-30s, I beat you to 40, so I'm not very competitive, but I beat you to 40, but maybe all of you...
Yeah,
well, most of you. Well, I'll tell you what, my wife always wins. Maybe everybody feels that way. Maybe everyone feels that every decade of their life has been so intense and so unique that that they feel like they've lived 4 different lives. And for me, each decade of my life, I've collected, a unique and very distinct group of friends. And many of you are here tonight. And, I really thank you. Some of you are not. But I really thank you for that. Gosh, there's so much I want to say. I hadn't even had like a list. But let me. I'm not.
Where's your spreadsheet?
Host Wayne did not make a speech at his wedding, but he sure prepared for his birthday.
I'm not the Toastmaster that my brother is. But I'll try to have some levity to all of this. I think back and I'm wondering, what is it like to be 40? So I'll take a page from Anne Lamott, the writer. Many of you might know her. I feel like an 18-year-old, but with something wrong with me. I wake up each morning and I check my body for different growths, missing hair, and of course the requisite self-groping for bumps, of course. I've been married for 9 years, but bachelor tendencies die hard. I still use dish soap to wash my hands because it's all the same. Hamburger helpers taste just as good as when I made it for the Juice Crew, Jericho, Daniel, Mateo. Contrary to what the majority of you might think, I've actually become a lot more easygoing. I've learned to not only let go of the reins, but to hand them over altogether, like tonight. Make this trip.
Thanks to Denise.
I don't know about that. He tried to put us an Excel spreadsheet.
He did. So he tried his hardest.
I have handed over the reins to Short Fuse Mateo.
Ready? An hour.
Okay.
Ready?
Bro,
we gotta go eat.
Let's go.
Let's go.
As many of you have experienced this these last few days. What's it like to be 40? Some regret sets in. Not making it to special events, birthdays, weddings, not speaking at my best friend's wedding for various reasons, not making it to some of your graduations, some of your precious moments, Jericho, not responding to letters written.
That's right.
Things that I regret, for whatever reason they might have been. Not enough time. We don't make enough time. Why not? We're so focused on what we're doing. And I pledge to change that for the next part of my life, because I'm halfway through, God willing. But we've not joined here today to lick our wounds. There are some things that I can now admit because the kids are here. I'll say IDGAF. I don't IDGF anymore, okay? I don't give AF anymore. At age 10, I once told Mateo that we had died and we were brother ghosts.
Oh my God.
And that we could walk through glass. I foolishly demonstrated our ghost abilities by banging my head into a windshield. My beautiful jet black hair, I've been dyeing my hair since my 30s, my late 20s, covering up my grays. But now that I'm 40, I think I'm ready to accept exactly who I am. And I think that's what 40 is about, accepting, at least for me, finally accepting who we are and who I am. And many of you actually have, I feel like, have already done that. And I'm not envious of you, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of your individuality, each and every one of you. Daniel, you have such a strong personality. And I haven't envied your strong personality. I've admired it. Things I can now admit because IDGAF. Impulse buys of electronics are my weakness. I once bought a high-end home theater system out of a white van
Oh my God.
at a gas station.
Stop. Oh my God.
Yes. It's not that long ago.
Oh, geez. It was like last week.
Oh my God. No.
Out of a white van.
At a gas station. Cayman Audio? Anybody heard of them? Neither have I. Cayman Audio. If that doesn't tell you enough, it was a scam. I'm not the best businessman. I once slept outside of a Walmart overnight to buy a PlayStation 3. Or was it a 4? I was convinced we could 3x our money. Weeks went by and we ultimately had to sell just a little more than break even. And I dragged 2 of you down with me. I'm not sure I've ever apologized for that. Jericho, I'm sorry. Pigs. The lesson to that is that pigs get fed, hogs get slaughtered. And lastly, I take my bodily signals seriously. At 40, I've achieved what is typical of someone twice my age. For example, when ridding myself of air in my large intestine, I had to change my pants.
Oh my God.
I've done this twice. Anyway.
Thank God we're not eating yet.
I know. I'm so glad you started. We're here.
I thought you would keep going. What else?
going.
What else? What else? Bodily issues out of there.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I wish for tonight is not just about me, but that we can all look around, that we've known each other for so long. And, you know, without hyperbole, this night would not be the same if it was with strangers. It's each one of you that makes this a gift, and that is the greatest gift that I can have tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for everyone who has planned this and made an effort to put something, anything into it. Thank you so much. I hope that I can ever reciprocate what you guys have done here tonight for me. And I promise that the next half of my life will be different. Because you always wait for, you think of happiness as like, oh, when I finish this, when I do this. And historical records show that since the beginning of time, since the beginning of man, men, women have always waited for that next thing to be happy. They've always said, when I get here, I will be happy. And we haven't. We always struggle to find something to busy ourselves. And I think for me, I just have to accept that that isn't just me, that isn't my individual, that's part of the human spirit. And and I've waited. I'll be happy when I get here. I'll be happy when I finish this. And you're happy, but happiness is ephemeral. Then you find something else. I think for me, realizing that it's not that something else. It's the journey and saying, you know what? I choose to be happy now. And you know what? I have not lived that way for the first 40 years. I didn't choose to be happy. I waited for that next thing. I always waited for that next thing to be happy. And I'm tired of living that way. And I don't know if you guys are getting to that point in your lives and of revelation, but I'm tired of living that next time to be happy. When I'm this time and this point and I accomplish this, I will be content with my life. Stop it, Josue. No. I choose to live now, live here, and be happy.
That's right.
So
that's right.
So
cheers.
To choosing to be happy.
Yes.
Happiness.
Thank you so much. Salud. Salud. I love you all. Thank you.
Love you. Cheers.
Let's have a wonderful dinner tonight.
Yes. I bet the other people think, oh, the cult is preaching.
We now past the punch with cyanide.
Exactly.
What I wish for you all, may we stop searching for rest by struggling. Let's stop searching for rest by struggling. There's no need. May all of you start choosing happiness today. We choose happiness.
That's right.
The subjective happiness for each and every one of you. May you choose that tonight. Salud.
Salud.